Polly Pockets, LOL, OMG dolls, 2 American Girl dolls. So you'd have 4 total.
You know how much I like American Girl dolls.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want what that kind of looks like.
Elsa doll, okay.
And then a telescope. At my mom's, I have 10, Grace has 5, and I don't know how much Danny has. Excuse you, that.
Excuse you.
No, excuse you.
NFL football has come to Southern Nevada as we are in the menacing new Allegiant Stadium here in Las Vegas. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Seattle Seahawks and the Las Vegas Raiders. And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line. First carry for Josh Jacobs. He's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber who runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's second and a yard from the 34. Back to throw. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. That one, a first down pickup of 8. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They run it with Jacobs. And not much there at all. Maybe a yard up to the 43.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack. Holding
better
on.
enough?
They
I'm
won
not
their
gonna touch
battles
it.
at the line of scrimmage. Left him no space to
Feeling
try
any
and
better?
run. Really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
Second and 9 now. Forced out to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's third.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
After an incomplete pass on second down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw.
He'll let this go deep for runs.
And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
But they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that'll be the last shot that they take in this game.
Palardy now on the punt as he sends this one away. Fair catch signal for it and take it at about the 15-yard line. Yeah, call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And it'll be Seahawk football as they take over deep in their own territory. Wilson, the Seahawks take over now, 1st and 10 at their own 15. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
Maurice Hurst.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now a handoff here to his running back. And this one will go to the 28-yard line. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
That's those dogs.
They find some open field here. Almost to the 40 before being taken down. 31 yards there and a 1st down. Well, what made that toss out to the right so successful? Because it looked pretty easy.
A belief in the play. An absolute execution by all 11 on the offensive side of the ball. Everyone took care of their assignment, but the reason they did so, every time that play is called, they think it's going to go for big yardage. It's their staple play, and they love to run it.
Wilson now off the bootleg. And the defense
Where'd you do that?
Hey, honestly, this was not technically to the game.
picks it. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. So, CD, his very first pass of the afternoon intercepted.
And I know that's a major surprise for any quarterback because, look, let's face it, no one thinks about throwing interceptions. But think about all the warm-up that we saw, right? Every pass he threw went a single interception because, oh, that's right, there were no defenders out there.
Yeah, crap suck.
When there's live guys out there chasing the football.
He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard.
39-yard line.
That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get untracked in this one.
Here's Michael Palardy now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt, and it'll be Seahawk football, 1st and 10. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Wilson. Open man, it's Preston Williams. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
The goal for any offense versus a zone defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. A first carry of the ball game for DJ Dallas. And no room to maneuver there. Give him a yard up to the 47.
J.J. Watt on the...
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Wilson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 38-yard line. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory at the 38. And again this time to the tailback. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. As they run the counter play. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Ramen noodles.
Yeah.
I think you like ramen noodles.
It's just in the game.
Oh.
I'm about to cook here.
From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. His throw caught at about the 5. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. So even with the pass interference, it's a completed pass. They'll go ahead and just take the play instead.
How about the effort? Making the catch despite the pass interference. Nothing else to be gained on the play. No need to take the penalty. The play stands.
They'll try to run for their 1st and goal. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
You ever had chow mein before?
No. You always want to have a guy in the game running it who can create his own.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll look to run with Dallas. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And this is going to be incomplete. So they opted to pass for it on 3rd and goal. Let's see what they do on 4th and goal.
Well, I think they threw it with the idea that if they didn't get it, they would go for it.
That's
on
what
4th
it's
and
called,
goal.
Roman.
So they've got another play in their pocket. They're going to have to call it right now. No field goal here.
Can this defense hold them out? Here we go now. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run for it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Taking it in for 2 yards out. The Seahawks have taken a first quarter lead. Well, they just put a little sizzle in their steak there. First quarter, 4th and goal, run it in. A a boost.
I think they showed confidence in their defense by going for it. That's telling their defense, look, we're counting on you guys, and we know that we believe in you because we go for it here. Even if we don't get it, get field position on our side, and you'll stop them. Instead, they put it in the end zone and tally up 6 points.
I'm going to try and make my life fun. Like I say,
The Raider offense set to get this drive started.
Well, they're going to have to go at least 50, 60 yards here if they want to ensure that they don't have to punt the ball like they did last time.
Yeah, so what you're saying is we're not playing to just get out of the shadow of your own goal line, right? You're playing to make sure the punter doesn't see the field again. So it's not picking up a couple of first downs. You want to pick up 5 or 6 first downs and make sure you move the ball into their territory.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Here's Jacobs, and he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves him with a 3rd and 3.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Trying to run forward with Jacobs, and he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Three tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Jacobs now. And strong running there gets this up over the 15-yard line. The tackle made there by Linval Joseph.
4 yards. At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
Now they'll switch it up here. Look to throw. To the right side here.
Why do I always have to do
He's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
I like the chicken wings from KFC.
You like KFC?
Yeah. I like meat, you know that.
Yeah, I didn't think you were a big fan of KFC, though.
I was. Did you see how many chicken wings I ate that day?
It's Jacobs.
Was that? Did we have that recently?
Yeah.
Keeps him to only a yard, and it's 2nd down.
That's a good job there by the corner. We do talk about this a lot, that a lot of corners see their job as simply covering receivers. Tackling isn't everyone's thing. But in this case, he came up quickly and made a nice, sure tackle.
Finally, I get to put something else but chicken wings.
Back to the running game with Jacobs. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half.
I get
but
10
I think it's
XP
all been his
for
fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
The Raiders on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And it's a terrific return here as he's going to have him set up with a 1st and goal right at about the 6-yard line. That, Charles, the first interception he's thrown here in year number 2.
And I know it's just the first one, but didn't it feel like what we saw from him last year, where he was plagued by this type of a play? And they thought that, you know, over the offseason, going into a second season, some of that would go away. Thus far, still looks a lot like his rookie.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
second down and goal. Wilson, blitz coming, and down he goes. The sack there by J.J.
Whoever had
Last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards and take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football. Had to eat it.
I know you've had ramen
A big
noodles.
play if you think about it right now in
And
this
roast
season opener.
dinner.
It's third and goal. From the
But you had
shotgun,
roast
Wilson.
dinner.
What's roast dinner?
Traffic and it's
Turkey.
intercepted.
Like roast roast?
Muse with it.
Yes, yes I did. I make roast all the time.
Here you
He
go.
takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense delivers a score. Short throw, pick six right there, those linebackers. They love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
And that makes it 7-zip Vegas.
Seahawks, nothing.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
So what game is this?
Restaurant tycoon.
Ah,
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, decent field position through the pick six. Obviously cost them.
They can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, hey, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just have to be better with the football on this possession.
So the last one didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
Well, sometimes those cliches really come true, don't they? When they talk about it takes all 11 to play good defense. We've seen that in this ball game. I think the secondary has to be singled out, though. They are in the presence of every receiver whenever the ball is thrown. And this one, they help force another incompletion.
Looking deep downfield. They're able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule it out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up fourth down. The Seahawks send out their punter. Jamal Agnew is deep to return it.
Have you ever had cottage
cottage what?
pie?
It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return.
No, I have
So
not.
take over now,
Neither
first and
have
10.
I.
36-yard line.
My stomach's
The Las Vegas
growling.
offense ready to start this
Like
next
in real
drive.
life?
And they got themselves a 7-0 lead here, but that, you recall, was a defensive touchdown, so still nothing as of yet for this offense.
Well, they're happy to have the lead.
It's
We
1
got to
o'clock
give
in
them
the
a little
morning
bit
for
of
a bag
slack.
of chips or
It's still
something,
early
but
enough,
other
just
than
a
that,
couple of drives so far. But if this one goes nowhere, those
not
adjustments that
gonna
we
have too
talk
much.
about, they should
Pick out
wait
a
for
bag of
halftime.
Doritos or
They should go
something.
ahead and start
Bag of
working
chips.
on them right now.
The
Or
run
there's
got
plain
4.
chips out
Now
in the
they go to the
garage.
2nd and 6.
There's
They
no
will
dip,
run out of the
but
gun with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 46-yard line. 6 yards.
But again,
to
I
pick
tell you,
up,
it's
and
1
that's a
o'clock in the
first
morning, so
down.
you can't
That's a
make me
nice
upset.
run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in.
Okay, well, if you're going to whine and cry about it, you can go to
At
bed
least you
right
know
now.
where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry
So
about
it's
the
only
backside
one
at all.
year.
That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence.
And I usually like to be told up with the
It's
morning.
Ruggs.
Wow.
7 yards to pick up
I'm
there.
not cooking anything at 1
That
o'clock
one
in the
in
morning.
there, able to
Really.
make connection on a nice in route.
Not even a 3-minute
Faster passes
recipe.
when they're going that fast.
I know what you're referring to, and no.
If you miss, might be bigger.
I can't add one at all today.
Well, I guess you can have a bunch tomorrow then, huh?
Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And
You gonna
sometimes
argue with
throw
me
so
about
hard, your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect. The Raiders on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
That's good.
It'll be a pickup of only a yard.
You can go
And the
find
Raiders
something
are
to
gonna
eat
get
if
a
you
new
want.
set of downs.
But they're not cooking.
Okay.
You can microwave your own bowl of macaroni and cheese if that's what you really, really want. But you got to do it now because it's almost 1 o'clock.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And some good tackling there as he stopped up at about the 41.
I got to go to the store after my game.
Wagner.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run.
Get normal order and
Yeah, I'm going to get blue milk and red milk.
It's tough in here.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
it's only 2 minutes left.
In the half.
Taken in. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 26. 15 yards on the play. 1st down.
But when I go out there, I'll check the back seat for your headphones.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down.
Partner, in our years together, we've never really run into a player that's admitted a doubt or a lack of confidence, right? But right now, I'm just wondering about that interior line because on defense, they're starting to get manhandled at the point of attack. Do they have it in them to figure a way to reverse the tide? Because right now, they're running the ball at will.
Jordan Brooks on the tackle. 2 minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game.
13-yard line.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. On 2nd down, it's Jacobs, and he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. It's an 8-yard pickup, and it leads to a 1st and goal.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
Here's Jacobs. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Sliding out of the pocket. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football.
Much like a running back going through the line, quarterbacks have to be aware of protecting the football as well. He left it exposed that time, wound up having it knocked free, but fortunately, had an alert teammate who was able to get it.
So crisis averted, but now facing 3rd and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Steps away to his left. He can run, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run, and the Raiders add on to their lead.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack. Shaquille Barrett. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. Another try after the 1st down sack. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. He's picked off near his own 48. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that'll be incomplete.
That was nice work there defensively to force incompletion. Now, even though this drive started in plus territory, they're still not in field goal range yet. So they can work towards another couple of stops and not allowing that turnover to hurt.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And they see right through that defensively, as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And that will be incomplete with the clock down now to 13 seconds. Here's Michael Palardy now. They'll boot it away from about his 35. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. Pretty woeful there. Just 23 yards on the punt. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time on first down. And with time running short here, they'll simply take a knee, and that should do it for half number 1. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Taken about 7 yards deep, and this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Second and 9.
The last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26. Play action. It's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Shaquille Barrett able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Going for Metcalf on the deep ball. And that's caught inside the 35. And he is going to have a Seahawks first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
Second and 14. From the gun, Wilson. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 20-yard line. Just his 2nd catch of the game so far. This one moves the chains. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And good downhill running. He's got 6 yards down to the 13.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the 3rd quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line.
He's tackled at the
It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Tossing this out wide to Dallas. Yeah, he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
Every team we ever talk to that continues to run the ball in a game, even when they haven't had much success, all talks about attrition, don't they? If you keep running it, eventually good things are likely to happen. It's been a hard go in this game today, hasn't it?
Yeah, this defense, they met pretty much every challenge in front of them this afternoon.
They're still trying to run the ball, but they're not finding much space.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The ball mere inches from the white line on 3rd and goal. Operating from the gun, Wilson, end zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Jacob Hollister there to make the grab. And the Seahawks able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
Taken about 7 yards deep. Shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. Henry Ruggs, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
That's the reason we ball for. Circle round twice for the encore.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And once more to Ruggs. This time the catch made. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. 11 yards there, 1st down.
29-yard line.
Now a carry for Jacobs. And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line. He's calling a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Able to get back in coverage and knock it free.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. Got his connection complete to Ruggs. Past the 20. He will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Henry Ruggs, 67 yards. And the Raiders add 6 to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Fair catch made at the 25-yard line. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where they started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Oh, I came to my feet on that one. I thought he was getting close to breaking that one big, but in the end, give some credit to the defense, finding a way to get to him and forcing a 3rd down.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. From the gun, Wilson. He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now they try the right side here. And he's got a 1st down and then some at midfield. He gets it across the 50 and down to the 48. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk 1st.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected, but that run there, that may get him going.
I was just going to say, maybe that gives him a little juice, because you're right, he struggled, especially in that first half.
Yeah, and I know the great ones always think to themselves, just hang in there. I'm just one big carry away from busting this open. That's a good start for him.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 43-yard line.
Second and 5 now. Wilson. And they'll dump it underneath to his running back. Complete. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle comes at the Raiders' 26. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue.
Down, Seahawks.
Handoff here to his running back. And this time they were waiting for him as he'll be knocked down before he can get back to the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. To throw is Wilson. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he went nowhere. They went backwards. Back to the 33. They call that a loss of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down now. Operating from the gun, Wilson. It's caught on the right side, Williams. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's the Seahawks with possession of the football, but they do trail here to begin quarter number 4.
Jason Myers on for the field goal. A 35-yard attempt.
And Myers able to knock it through. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays, and when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
That's good for 28 yards.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
5 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
6 yards left on second down.
For me,
Jacobs. And he will cross the
thank you. Appreciate that.
Exactly, like the running had one before my thing.
Back in training camp, they knew they'd be in
Raiden
situations.
had 3 ice things.
Did you get filled up then?
Trying to keep them from locking
I
down the
got
game.
filled up for
Right now, they want to
my
show the world they're
one,
up to the challenge.
you know, medium cheese was full.
On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll find the run here. And he is going to have the
You're already on your
first
point
down as they're
now.
able to get the third down conversion. Second catch for him today. And
Don't
they'll wind
be
up the first
suspicious.
down.
Don't be
At the
suspicious.
20-yard line.
Raiden code. We have Raiden if we're in Costa, we have to help each other.
Down inside the 5 to the 4. They'll have it first and goal.
I don't even know if he knows he has it in there.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with. And throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given them. Whenever they've needed a big run.
Well, maybe you should take care of your money and not just leave it laying
Doesn't
around.
matter what the defense thinks. They got the confidence to keep handing it to them and keep picking up good
finders
yardage.
keepers, that's
No
Steve.
gain on the play that time, and it sets up second.
No, she had no idea whose money it is because it should be laying in a plastic bag.
Huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give
Stealing,
up a
she's
field goal
joking
here,
around.
this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
They'll run it with Jacobs. And he's going to get this back to
What?
the 3-yard line and no further. No
Hold on.
gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with
Eat.
something better here on third and goal. A lot of tired bodies on that field. But this is a big play. Third and goal. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up. That is not going to be any help as they dump it behind the line
That's
of
Brayden's
scrimmage.
YouTube
They'll
name.
wind up losing 4 yards on the
Earlier
play.
today,
And
Isaiah
that'll bring up fourth down.
named me from Lost.
Carlson able to put this one through.
But Joe Biden cheated.
That will extend
don't know
their
that.
lead even
Oh.
further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now
Buster
anything
and
helps.
The one thing that I'm not really going to drive into your head because you're 9 years old, but as you get older, kind of had the same discussion with Braden last night. Don't rely on your information from YouTube, from people, from this, and that.
At their own
Learn about it by reading history books. Okay? You can follow and believe anything you want,
The Seahawks offense.
but
And
learn
tough to win
about
games
it
if
on
you
your
go
own.
Field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now. Because,
No,
as noted,
you can read news sources that aren't biased.
Makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now.
Like Fox News is biased to the Democrats.
Position they're in.
We'll see if they can get
NBC News or CNN is biased to the Republicans. Everyone tells their own story. You got to go to like Bloomberg and stuff like that. That'll tell you both sides of what's going on.
from the gun. Wilson throwing the out route incomplete. That's Williams. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything
L-D-E-E-F.
back. Like say for the second touchdown, you got the first one for the second one. to even matter.
L-D-E-E-E-F.
To throw again on second down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
Are you making a vid right now?
That's because you spend too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. Here's the call.
How about we just
He's
find the
secured
game?
by his running back out of the backfield. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. A good gain again. That's
What
now
about
31 yards combined on those last two plays.
Okay, the code is C. The code is CTDD CTA. CTDD CF. No, join mine.
Wilson on first down. That's into the hands of Parkinson, the tight end. 5 yards on the catch.
What are you getting
there,
all upset
brings up
about?
second
I
down.
don't know.
Brings up
What?
2nd and 5 at the 17-yard line.
To throw again is Wilson.
Couldn't find it.
And this will be
You take
caught
that.
by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
Complete to number 14.
DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks have made this a one-score game. He's got it, and it's 24-17.
Makes the score Raiders 24.
Okay.
Seahawks
Guys.
17.
It's 1:20 in the morning.
Jason Myers.
After the touchdown,
Really,
here's
it's time
Myers
for
to
bed.
boot it away.
Can we interview your game?
And that's fielded on the back line of the end zone. And they'll
I
bring it
guess.
out to the 25 as Agnew elects for the touchback. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. They're holding on right now to that slim advantage in a one-score game.
Yeah,
And you
that's
hear a
something
lot
that goes
about
back and
2-minute
at your
offense and
snack.
4-minute offense. Obviously, the 4-minute offense applies here. How do they run that effectively?
Yeah, really what the 4-minute offense is you're just trying to grind the clock. So you want consistent gains, steady gains. Doesn't have
It
to
has to
be
be
big
one of the
plays.
He's going to
randoms.
have to eat this one as down he goes. Jordan Brooks. What a play by him. That's going to go as a loss of 13.
Well, so much for setting the tone of the drive offensively. Giving up a big sack that loses that kind of yardage, not a great start.
On second down, Jacobs. And he'll be taken down at the 18. Give him 5 yards on the run there, but it'll leave him with a definite 3rd and long on the horizon. And that is incomplete.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
It's a return of 5 following a punt of 42 yards. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs.
What? No, it's not.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Well, the defense got its job done, forcing the punt. Now the formula pretty simple. They need to find the end zone here. A field goal doesn't help them much. And they couldn't hang on. Would have been their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the
I was
defense is
trying to record
confusing
it.
him. I don't know if he just has
just
bad
did.
info and intel before he snaps the ball. But he's made some pretty bad decisions with the football lately.
Yeah, several bad decisions on the interceptions he's thrown in. Frankly, that should have been another pick right there. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
And again this time to the tailback. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down of the 46. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and it'll give him a fresh set of downs. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. He's going to let it fly. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, second down.
We've seen that the deep ball has been a part of their game plan all afternoon, but they've had trouble hooking up on it, unable to successfully find the end zone over the top.
Look, he made it. That means when you call it.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. He's going to hit his man out of the backfield, complete. That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10. Not good. They didn't move the football an inch.
No, I was playing with Single Boy from yesterday. I can see you.
An important play right here, 3rd and 10.
And I would expect pressure here.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's got this down to the 35. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Throwing now is Wilson. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete.
To number 30.
That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
Partner, they're clearly saving those timeouts, but they still have to work with some urgency to put themselves in the right position.
Back to throw. That's caught by Hollister. Now the Seahawks call the 2nd of their 3 timeouts, as he'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me. I'm going to keep firing.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. There have been quite a few plays they might look back on and say, we really have hurt ourselves, and that was another example.
And this is late game execution. Everything on the line, so it all has to come together properly. The throw's made. Where's the catch? Got to catch in that spot.
And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. 3rd and long coming up. Defensively, you pressure the quarterback or drape ball over the passing lane?
Yes, that's exactly what you do. It's both, because they're not mutually exclusive. They may have been at one time in football, but not anymore. You want to have that pressure. If you have a big-time pass rusher, send him after the quarterback, and then make sure you blanket the field.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts. This time on 3rd down.
Down 7, and they've got to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And defensively, that might just seal a Week 1 victory.
What the crowd cheering for me?
The Raiders likely going to get out of this with a victory as they take a knee. A victory for the Las Vegas Raiders. And partner, I must say, good to see you again. Been too long. And it's good to have football back, isn't it?
Didn't you see me in preseason? Weren't we together in preseason?
Yeah, but preseason, you know, it's preseason. This is week 1.
Oh, you're trying to say real football.
Real football.
Not preseason football where we shake down the rosters and figure out who's going to play, and maybe the starters don't play as much. Now it's the frontline guys from the first whistle.
Yeah, I tuned you out in the preseason, and now I'm listening to you. So for Las Vegas, it was a hard-fought game, and they'll exit 1-0 as they win by a touchdown. And they'll get another home date next week as the 49ers will come to town. Meanwhile, for Seattle, they obviously fall to 0-1 with the defeat. And they will try to get back in the swing of things next week on the road. I'm Brandon Gaudin. Certainly have to thank Charles Davis, my broadcast partner, and our entire crew. We'll catch you next time right here. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
look it up.
Look it up. Time for that.
I just finished the round.
1:30. Love you.